Okay. Hello, namaste. My name is Procrastination and I am presenting about procrastination and how to get rid of procrastination. Especially I'm doing this video, or you can say podcast, that respond procrastination that many of us face. And this is not about research. I have not participated or done any kinds of procrastination research, and this is completely based on my experience, so bear with me. But before that, before moving to procrastination 101, and not replying email, call, and messages, I would like you to visit my website, Buddha Pro Academy, or if you are watching this video on YouTube, you can go to my previous 2 videos that will share more about procrastination, how I am getting rid of my own procrastination, and how that will help you to get rid of your procrastination as well. So let's begin with this presentation. I have prepared this presentation because one of my friend in YouTube asked a few questions about procrastination. So I have decided to create this presentation again for people to help them get rid of or minimize procrastination. So let's get started to the next slide. Okay. Procrastinate. As we know that procrastination delays our main goals. You have many goals at a time. That's why the procrastination or procrastinate is to delay or postpone action, put off doing something. Like, for example, if I'm creating this presentation, I'm also doing my assignments, I'm also doing my workplace assignments and so many other things. That's why I procrastinate to reply messages, or I procrastinate to complete this task, or I procrastinate to complete one of my other tasks because I multitask. I'll talk more about multitasking in another slides. Let's continue. Procrastination is a delaying thing. It's not about being lazy. Procrastination occurs with many stimuli, like, for example, stress, anxiety, and so many other things. But let's not talk about that. We'll talk about those in later videos as well. So the third is reasons procrastination, and today I'll be talking about the specific procrastination that is not replying email, call, and message to your friend, to family, to a workplace manager or supervisor. Procrastinate to reply messages. It's not that they don't care about your email. They procrastinate to reply. Why? We are going to learn that. Okay, why do procrastinate to reply message? We'll learn about that. So before moving to the reasons that why they procrastinate replying to the messages, email, or calls, I would like to describe my history, a few histories, important histories of my procrastination. I had or have many plans. Second one, I start one and never complete that. That may be work, that may be projects, or so many things. I did or I do multitasking. I love doing multitasking because multitasking is a thing of mine. So, and at the same time, I wanted to stop my procrastinating habit. I want to be free. I want freedom, not planned. I don't want to be organized. It's about personality as well. And I don't know what it aligns with yours. I don't want to be prioritized, but work according to my mood. And that gives me that I'm my own boss. Okay. And I have created many ideas, but acted on none. None. I have many creative. I have millionaire ideas, but I have zero actions planned. So this was my history of procrastination. So what I improved prioritizing things, not in the paper initially, yes, of course, but in my head. I started doing that. I realized that without prioritizing, I cannot be able to do my task. So, in and after prioritizing, I started completing one at a time. Okay. This presentation is the outcome of having things that what I have improved. So, the third is worked on my plans, nor create one. I had many plans, but I worked on one. And if I had new plans, I merged that plan into my existing plans and I worked on both. Okay. For example, let's say I wanted to create a course, online course in my website, and I wanted to create a presentation, this procrastination presentation. So, I procrastinated to complete this task as well because I had to do my online course as well. So what I merged is I'll do this video and I'll keep this video into my course that I will be creating about mental health, meditation, or so many things because procrastination is useful to any subject. So I could not handle multitasking, but I minimize doing multitasking. For example, I do 30 minutes this and 30 minutes another task. Okay. And I started acting now. For example, I started replying to email, like not all the emails, but few of the emails, if I can and will. For example, I feel stressed about replying to email and I just simply ignore, or I think that it's not the important thing that I should reply to their email. And I started writing my ideas. Yes, of course, that's the important thing I did in my life. So I started writing forward. I used to write my ideas. Okay. No matter what. Because papers will be with me. And I started writing ideas for later. And I started keeping that paper near to me so I can act later. If any ideas come to my mind, I write it down. So, and the most important thing is I started becoming self-aware of emotions. If you procrastinate, and that procrastination becomes stressful. And you don't like to be stressful, and then that stressful situations create anxieties and issues in your relationship, that may be with your partner, with your family members, and your friends, because nobody is going to understand you. Procrastination, people think procrastination is a laziness. So I've improved meditating. I continually meditate daily. And the last thing, what I improved is affirmations for goals. These are the things that I'm currently doing and how I did it. So I figured out my areas of procrastination. It's not that I figure out all my areas, but I know I'm procrastinating now currently, and I work on that. Started to remind myself consistently about my goals, whether it's playing or it's watching or something like that. It's eating or talking to family members. I completely, consistently remind myself that I have to do. I have to complete this task. Otherwise, this might be this talking or having fun might be my ways to ignore that my work. So be careful. I became self-aware of those situations and remind myself. So third one is I started prioritizing things by area or section, such as my personal things. Social media promotion. I do social media promotion for other companies, myself, my business, and also energy. And I have assignments. I study too, messages from the work, email from work, calls, meditation, daily tasks. Sometimes I have to reply email at the same time. So I do that first. And I work on my own. For example, this presentation, I do the segmentation of my time. This much for my personal, this much for my social media promotion, and this for work. Okay, in a whole day. And this gives me some sort of peace. So what I want in future, this is also a kind of to-do list, future goals. What I want now. Now means in coming days, or what I mean to do about what I want about my procrastination now. So plan more and prioritize. Act now from start to finish. Minimize multitasking. Less easy, that's going to be less easy because I have been multitasking from my childhood. And the most important thing here is connect. Connect through email, message, and people, and email, message, and call to new people every day. That might be from social media or messenger messages, call, talk, talk to new people, and that will reduce, that will help. And that has helped me to reduce my procrastination of having to reply or having to talk. And I started, what I want now is to be outspoken. Like you may think that I'm outspoken, but really not. You can see my YouTube videos that I have not done consistent videos. That's because of procrastination. So let's start our main thing for today. So what we are talking about, I'm going to talk about today is respond procrastination, or procrastination to respond. In a simple language, we can say that not replying to email, call, and messages. Okay? It's very easy to ask, but we procrastinate to do so. Why? It's because point number one is it's because I do not have the proper answer. I think the answer is simply that, simple, that I do not have to reply. Remember, it's I think the answer is simple, and I don't think I have to reply. Or I don't know if my reply makes any sense. I don't know if my reply makes any sense. That's why I procrastinate. If you are a manager looking to this video, why don't I reply or why don't people reply? Because we think that our reply does not make any sense. The fourth one is I do not have a good English. Have you ever said to your employees that it's fine to write? I understand your English, it's good. The fifth one, I have to finish my movie first. Movie is important to me. Movie is making me procrastinate. I am in the middle of social media such as Reel, TikTok, while I was creating this presentation as well. Many times, my social media distracted. Keep in mind, distraction, procrastinator people always get distracted from small things like social media, calls, TikTok, mostly like books. If you are a habit of reading books, your eyes or your hands will go to your books subconsciously. And I am having coffee now or eating something else. That's also kind of procrastination. Could be procrastination. It's not always a procrastination, but could be a procrastination. Okay. Well, I don't have the perfect answer. Nobody has. But we procrastinate. We procrastinate because we think that our answer is not perfect to reply. That's why we procrastinate. Okay. So the last thing, but I have not described this in my presentation. Want to be under the radar. I don't want to be on or a red flag. I don't want to be visible. That's why I don't keep replying to your message unless I have to do that. Or I don't reply to calls because I don't want to be seen by my managers or my friends that no, I don't want to be. I'll be. I want to be hidden. Okay. So in the next presentation, we'll describe one reasons and what I have done. It's because I don't have the proper answer on what to do, what actions should we have to take. So let's see. Let's see in the next video or next section. As I have already told you, this might be in the course or in the video. So let's stop this recording for now and come back later.